Good morning, candidates. Welcome to CRT Assessment Center. My name is Melanie G. Darca, an accredited competency assessor for Food and Beverage Services NC2. And here is my ID as a proof of my accreditation. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Engineer Marisa Villanueva, our Competency Assessment Center Manager, and Ms. Christine Joy S. Evangelista, our TESDA representative from TESDA Provincial Office. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Candidates, don't worry about their presence. They are here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment and to check if the conduct is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedures. They will not assess you. Before we start, I would like to check your attendance. Please sign here. As I call your name, kindly submit your submission slip. Mr. John Christopher De Leon. Okay, next, Miss Mariela Balala. Miss Mariela, I have noticed that your picture in the admission slip and your application form are different. Can you give me a similar picture? I have here with me your accomplished application form and self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you know and can perform all the units of competency enumerated in this qualification. Today, I am going to administer competency assessment for Food and Beverage Services NC2, which is composed of basic, common, and core competencies. To determine your knowledge and skills and attitudes for this qualification, you will be assessed through written exam, demonstration, and oral questioning. Food and Beverage Services NC2 has full qualification where you are required to perform the following tasks. First is table napkin folding, table setup, welcoming the guest. If you have doubt about the result of the assessment or you are satisfied with it, you can make an appeal. All you have to do is write a letter indicating the name of assessor, name of assessment center, date of assessment, nature of complaint, sign it and submit to the TESDA provincial office where the assessors and assessment center is accredited. However, rest assured that the result of your assessment shall be retained with strict confidentiality. This is to ensure your integrity. The result will only be available for authorized. With regards to this, I request you candidates to refrain from giving away any form of information regarding the assessment process. If you have difficulty reading or understanding the given instructions, do not hesitate to inform me so I can read it or translate it for you. Does anyone here who is not feeling well? Okay, if none, for any other concerns, just let me know so we can make a necessary adjustment. Do you have any questions? Okay, in this center, we have different areas. In this room is for written exam and oral questioning. Just outside is the waiting area. At the end of the hallway is our canteen, where you can take your meals during break. Next to it is our comfort room. For the demonstrations, you are to perform them in the room next to this. Everything clear? Okay, thank you. Once the assessment has started, please refrain from asking questions. It is no longer allowed. Same with your cell phones, you are not allowed to use it during assessment. Just kindly put it on silent mode or perhaps turn it off. Food is also not allowed here inside the assessment area. Eating here is strictly prohibited. So, any other concerns? If none, I will give you a short break. Please come back later. Welcome back, candidates. Please settle on your seats. I'm going to administer the written test. Here are the questionnaires. Please get one and pass. Please do not write anything on the questionnaires. Here is the answer sheet where you shall put your answer. Please read the instructions carefully. Everything clear? Okay, you may start now. Okay, time's up. Now I will assign you your numbers. Miss Mariela, you are candidate number 1. And Mr. Christopher, you are candidate number 2. Here are your specific instructions. Please read them carefully. Do you have questions? If none, let's proceed to the demonstration area. Candidate number 1, please proceed to the demonstration area and perform the 10 basic table napkin. And you, candidate number 2, perform the 10 table napkin folding. All the tools, materials are in your respective workstations. Any questions? If none, you may start now. Done all, candidates. Please proceed to waiting area and wait until I call your name for the oral interview. Candidate number 1, please remain and sit down. I will just ask you some questions. Okay, candidate number 1, you may please sign this reading sheet. Kindly call candidate number 2. Candidate number 1, Miss Mariela, you listen and obey instructions carefully. That's why you managed to perform each task within the allotted time, which I am glad that you still managed before the given time, and I quite observed that you were nervous during the oral questionings. Nonetheless, you have achieved the required score in your written exam. Because of those, you have complied within the standard requirement of the qualification. Kindly sign the competency assessment result summary indicating that you have accepted the result of the assessment. Thank you. Please proceed to the waiting area again and wait for the cards releasing. Candidate number 2, Mr. Christopher, based on your demonstration, I have seen that you really know the table napkin folding, and your written test is also good. However, you had troubles in the table setup. Based on the result of my observation, you did not perform the task within the standard requirement of the qualification. But don't worry, you can be assessed again. Just practice more on the task that you need to improve, and when you're ready, just coordinate here at the assessment center for our next schedule. And don't worry, you will only be released on the part of the activity that you did not complete successfully. Kindly sign the competency assessment result summary indicating that you have accepted the result of assessment. Please proceed to the waiting area and wait for your cards releasing. Candidates, please come in here inside. I will be distributing the evaluation form. Kindly answer all the items to evaluate me as your assessor as basis for improving my performance. Done now. Okay, please pass forward. Thank you. Candidates, I have submitted the assessment result to the center manager. Your cards will be given to you later. For those who are competent, you may claim your national certificate at the test the provincial office after 5 working